So as we get into it, of course, we're going to wait for our timing monitor to come up. Reinhard Miller not starting on pole though. So that's a big factor. Fellow commentator Nick is ahead of him, and it looks like it's actually the ACD BMW of Leonard Archer who's there, because they invert the grid for the top three. Hey,
that's correct.
Yeah. 100%. So top three, Archer on pole, ahead now of Nicholas Herbst. He'll be looking to push hard, try and keep out Reinhard Miller now. Whether or not there's team orders down there, I don't think there are. I think it's every man for himself as they head towards turn one. And it certainly looks like Leonard Archer is not holding back yet. He wants to get away and head through the bar as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is going to be a fight for Reinhard Miller to get as far up as possible. He's got all these lower cars to contend with, and it's going to be an interesting thing. So if something happens in the front, it's in jeopardy.
Yeah, exactly.
His title is in jeopardy. So he's going to try to fight through it as safe as possible.
Well, he's in jeopardy right now because he's down in third place, not the lead of the race where he needs to be. Goes Paolo Cavalieri in the track taxi. We'll run there from him in the first heat. Finishing up in the top 10 overall. It looks like a bit of an issue there on that car. Blowing up. A bit of smoke coming out of it as well. Arming through there. Is that on the medies? Yeah.
Medies.
Is it? Oh. On that thing up far off. So, yeah, certainly. And we bring another down onto the breakers as well, and diving to get it. It's Miller dropping back to 5th place.
This is going to be absolutely interesting because now you're going to see now positions changing probably from the lap going on now, and even his lap also ended up behind Adi van Heerden, but now with the reverse grid he's in front. So that's going to be interesting as well. You know, what's in it for Adi. Definitely Carlos cars.
A little issue there on that track taxi from Paolo Cavalieri. He's going to have to put it into the plane. We'll retire that one. I was watching Kobus Boma come through. He's up to 3rd. Boma's up to 3rd. 4th place is Nick, and pressure coming now on Reinhard. And he's got Craig Hurd. Miller's in trouble. Miller's got serious trouble.
I'm not sure if Miller's holding back. But can't relax him, and now you can see he's trying to fight for his place now, going on the outside. That's risky too.
This is his time today. Energy car, but behind him there's a bit of pressure coming from the roof surgeon. Trevor Long's getting involved in the back, along with possibly Sean Dodd. Those two are not too far behind him.
Yeah, so if Reinhard is thinking he's going to have a cozy race, he's in for a surprise because they're going to push him from behind. They might push him up, maybe out of the way.
When you say 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, if you have got a full pack of cars, and that's exactly what they have got right now. Comfortably down in 6th place. We have 10, 8, 6, 4. He's only going to get 2 points. That's the difference. Well, Leon will have to win his race. Reinhard stays in 5th place.
So that's why I say that will be the Reinhard is leading in the next race. There's Uri now, you know, with
yes, indeed. Good blood, Ari. Yes, it is. Yeah. Orion in 3rd. Not fast in 4th as it was earlier on in the day. Orion down in 5th place. Crowd stands at the moment. But if you look through there, yeah, Ari is first across. He's turned his luck around there on that reverse grid.
Yes,
kind of expected from him because he has got a really good car underneath him in that little box there.
Yeah, in the previous race you would have remembered that they had those slow traffic cars that actually won in his favour.
Yes, it did.
Which he actually won the race. Now with the reverse grid, he was behind Shane.
Mike. Yeah, that was
absolutely.
I get that every night. Ride with the Lorero brothers, then you'll see it all about it. And we're not always yelling about it, but then we get the pronunciation right.
So
when you Portuguese, it's easy to get them. Oh, there we go. Nick having a look. trying to find a way back on the inside of the Pepper Shield car. And Kuba's Boma, I think he's going to try
And he's trying.
and I think he's got it. It's nicely done. Look what he's doing here. He's just getting into that rhythm. Maybe the nerves got you at the start of the race, which is why he got back and he's now hang on a second. I've got to get up there. I've got to be at least in that top 4 if I want a chance.
But I think he was very cautious about the track because he didn't know that the So I think that was probably his strategy. Just out the track, with some heat in the tires that he can just pull on the power. Now you can see it's only, I think, the one car in front of him. Once he's overtaken that, he's got an open road that he can just finish it off nicely.
There we go. So that's what we're going to be looking at here in this one. But we can't tell you what's going to happen in terms of the championship until the next race is done. And we see possibly Leon Loaster take the victory in Class A.
Yeah, he's got
Miller. Miller's up the inside of the Pepper car. But that now was through him. What is that? Third place. And it's points for third.
He's in it.
The camera's just wide open.
Very, very, very
wide open. Because this kind of race activity is the closest stage and right down to the wire.
Yeah, so some of the action was the football that we had here is some of the guys are making their cards extremely wide. So you can see now Trevor Long as well. He's trying to fight. That was very
tight there between Economides and
very
Leonard. Just to jump in on your thought there, but yeah, it's exactly what you kind of expect at this stage of the championship.
Absolutely. So they are fighting it, and you see Trevor as well trying to push it as hard as possible. Trevor's not going to give up. He's just sussing up the situation here, and he's just going to apply his mind.
Ari from Mike Morion, Shard classes, outstanding classes. So, Class D.
This is a nice look at this.
It is heating up here big time. Economides looking for a way pass on Leonard Archer.
And
Archer,
better than we were looking for. Yeah, it's going to be, you have to
I'm loving the fact that it's the last race of the season, and as we kind of expected, no holds barred.
absolutely.
So if you want to touch and rub, that's what you got to do.
They did.
Yeah, exactly. They got time. They've got time. And of course, both of these guys have had races just previous to this as well. One of was in his Golf, and actually in the BMW, we saw the ACD Valco BMW in Q1. Oh, it's a very good car. That turbocharging car is just Leonard Archer's on, continuing on his merry way at the front end, put the back end, a couple of fastest corners, got ahead now, Marion. She's dropped down to 4th place, and looks like Pakanilova just behind that. But once again, up in towards turn number 5 and 6. Here in the background, you can hear
Also run and pull it.
Good. What you need.
Exactly what you need.
Points in it. So you come down to here, right?
This is going to be very tough, but this is what we expected.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping it was going to happen. I mean, that's the kind of race actually.
Ari is also.
Yeah.
He's not giving up. He's not just sitting back and let everyone relax. But this is a nice battle. I like to see this. This is beautiful.
A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of touching, as long as it's within the big rules of the game. What people have to watch most. You don't want a big team race. You want a little bit of argy-bargy.
Yeah.
Just to spice it up a bit. About Rob Deering's car and how awesome it looks with that German touring car, livery. Tina BMW was German touring car as well. So, you've got to take into account that there's a lot of history and heritage in the goes into the models.
Absolutely. So I'm never what you're doing, and it is astonishing how this series has grown to this monster. I mean, that is absolutely the line. It's not only that, Greg, it's about what's happening in the track. They are best of mates.
Oh, no, that's exactly it. Why it works so well. It's the same on a similar vein to what it extended. You know, the rivalry on track is world class. When you come on the track, that rivalry could into long-standing friendships. They're lifelong friendships at the end of the day. But they leave it on the track. I think that's the best part about it.
And you know what? If any cars gets on sale, I tell you that car will be sold because people wants to get into this series.
I was chatting to Bernard at the last round, Red Star, he was saying that there's actually a waiting list for guys.
It is.
Because of certain tracks that only take up to a certain amount of cars. When we get to Indaba getting up close to first with the 2 leaders, they come out of turn number 5 there. Lost another brand. There is a huge following for BMW in terms of money for this system. There's maybe this 8. As a brand, as other categories, other brands in motorsport. But because of that period of love, another reason that this class is so well supported.
And you know, with these cars now, part of this, it just strengthens that route into BMW and into the 50 years of BMW within South Africa.
Correct. That OEM support is such a massive factor.
It made a massive difference because these guys are driving these cars for the passion of the brand.
So we're into the last lap here for the passion of the brand. The classes E and E. And it's Leonard Archer who's trying to hang on ahead of the Williams. I think he might have done just enough yet to secure the final victory for the Class D. But Miller in third is going to give him 6 points. That is going to move him up into 116 points. So 9 points back on that is 5. It means he has to be first or second. There's only one car on the track in Class A. So the win, he's got to finish.
Yes, he's got
That's
to
it.
finish.
Leon Loebser has to finish if he wants to win.
So, he's got a lot of damage on his hero, but that's not nothing more than he knows he's going to cost a lot. So he's probably not going to run. He's just going to
100%. The flag's out, as you said. Archer in front of me needs to make those steps. In fact, that Herbst has stuck through there in the closing stages. I think he may have. Just snuck through there to bring Ronald Miller down into fourth. Word of our fellow commentator if he gets back up here in time. I'm not sure if he's going to get back up here.
No, he's not.
I think he's going to stick around,
yeah.
If you don't mind.
No, we'll be here.
Because Nico has now gone through into third, according to the timing. That is correct. Miller down to fourth, so not 160. We now get 4. On fourth. Down to 6 points in it. There's nothing. That is so cool.
Like nothing. Well,
that's what we want. That is exactly what we want. There is unofficial results, of course. Leonard Archer, Economidis, Nicholas Babs, and Reinhard Miller. Perhaps Claudio Joaquin. Tobias Bomo had a fantastic run. Part of it. Nina Roberts coming through there, but of course she's been classified as where she was on the road, as opposed to where she finished up. And Sean Dodd and Trevor Long there. Class E, further down the back. Once again, Ari van Heerden who takes the win over Mike Koppler. And it looks like Marianne hung on for third place. So nice to see the lady on the podium there. There she is, Wonder Woman herself in the Hulk colours. Wonder Woman car.
Abby is the mechanic. Absolutely great to see a race.
There you have it, wrapping up Class with E&E. In a few moments' time, we'll be back for the final race of the day and the final race of the 2023 Extreme Festival Regional Championship in Performance Parts Racing Series Classes A, B, and C.